Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I have another epic skip list for you. This time we're doing the drugstore 50 products that I would never recommend. No brand is safe. These kind of videos are so bad for my wallet. I find myself shopping. Like I'm researching what I don't like and I'm going through every single brand with a fine-tooth comb and I'm like, oh, I forgot about that one. I need to reorder. I say that to share with you guys that we might have a few recommendations intermingled in here and I will have everything listed below in the description along with my $8 t-shirt. I'm wearing another one from Target. It's super cheesy, but I love it. Matches my nails. Vacay. I need one. Cheers. I will also list my makeup worn. The lip combo today. Love her. Love. Where do we start? CoverGirl, you did us no favors with your new True Blend Skin Enhancer Blush Balm Stick. That does not blend. And I watched a few people review it and it looked really thick and they were blending it and they got it to a place that was good. But I'm like, gosh, we're in the land of great cream blush options. I would say the new one from Catrice, same kind of bullet style, much better, much more blendy. So this is a pass. And then also I was kind of shocked to find the Smoothers Moisturizing Concealer Stick. How is this product still available? 3 shades that are all very similar. This product is so emollient and creases so quickly. It's not going to cover much. And I feel like I can actually smell it just looking at the lipstick bullet. It's like a lipstick bullet of concealer. If you're ever like, wow, are any of these iconic products like super good? I would just keep walking because we have so much better. Now moving right into E.l.f. They have a putty primer that is incredible, that is very similar to Tatcha's Canvas Smoothing Primer or the Tarte Smoothing Primer. Tarte's a little bit thicker, but we've all seen that putty primer in the pan. That one is really, really nice, but they made a liquid, the Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. It's so oily. It doesn't do much to the skin. When it launched, everyone was talking about it. And then from my view, I didn't see people integrating it into their makeup routines moving forward that much. And I personally just immediate no, like I put it on and was like, nope. And then their Halo Glow Powder. Chalky, sits on the skin. They have a loose version of the Halo Glow that is much better, but the newly launched one, pass. Moving into Catrice, they had a product called Shine Balm Lipstick and it just wasn't very shiny, so that is a pass. And then they had these lip pencils that were just like a chubby sharpened lip pencil that were not terrible, but they were a little bit drying. Didn't love the color range too much. There was maybe one shade that was kind of like a brighter red that I liked, but it was nothing that I was too excited about, especially in comparison to a lot of their other products that are great. Flower Beauty, I was having a full-on reminiscent moment. So many products that I'm like, oh, I remember filming with that. And oh, I remember I love this. And oh, I should order that. Really solid line that does not get talked about enough. It's by Drew Barrymore, but there are items within it that are a no. This is just always going to happen. There are things that you don't like within brands that you otherwise love. So the Plump Up Gloss Stick, I just found it to be too waxy. I am so picky with these plumping sticks. They are all a riff of the Maracuja Juicy Sticks from Tarte. And 9 times out of 10, I'm like, doesn't make the cut, isn't the same. We're wanting that oily but thick, slippery, shiny but not goopy texture that Tarte gets just right. Now, side note, off of Drugstore Island, I do want to share I just tried from LYS their version of it that has a triangular tip. I'm wearing it right now. Holy smokes, so good. Flower Beauty Dream Warrior Mascara. This is clumpy. It's not talked about for good reason. It's been out for a hot minute and I was surprised that it's still around. There are just so many good drugstore options. Revlon, L'Oreal, Essence, not this. Ooh, we're gonna go in hard on J.Cat. You guys, I love a few items from J.Cat and I'm gonna give like honorable mention of what I am currently purchasing and cannot wait to use again and integrate it back into my beauty routine. But I'm just gonna hold up my iPad right here. This whole moment right here, every single item. The Freedom Creator Lip Palette, the Scene Stealer Lipstick, Hollow Lipstick Balm, Brow Amazing Duo, Skin Bloom Cream to Powder Compact, like all of these, I was just scrolling, I'm like, meh, meh, no. Especially, do we remember Silicone-sided blenders. This was hot for a moment, and I don't even know how it happened. It felt like we were applying our foundation with a silicone implant, just like smearing foundation on. It had its moment, and then I'm kind of like, it's a little bit of a jump scare when I see a brand still selling this. It's so gimmicky, I cannot stand it. However, J.Cat is not like total throwaway. They just do have a lot of products that don't hold a ton of innovation. They've been around forever, and they kind of have a stale sensation to them, and that's what this page was to me. What they do have that I am ordering that I'm going to give extra hype to, because I just went kind of hard on you, J.Cat. You do have products that I obsess over. The Masterclass FX color palette, specifically in medium deep, is very, very similar to my RCMA makeup palette that's like $100. I used to talk about this one just all of the time, to the point that you guys were like, please, for the love of God, never talk about it again. You use it so much. Use something different. We want some variety. And so I took that to heart, and I was like, fine, I'll like put this in the back of the beauty closet, whatever. And I stopped using it. And then through this exercise, I was like, oh my gosh, I remember the dream of having those good skin days with this particular cream palette. It feels like Sephora, so that is a good one. I will also be reordering the Aquasurance Compact Foundation. This one I did a full day wear test on way back when, and it has been a love affair of mine for so long. If you're looking for a creamy powder that you could use to brighten, bronze, depending on the shades you select, or as foundation itself, it works in every way you want it to work. You put this on and you spray the face with any type of a hydrating setting mist, and your skin looks next level hydrated and gorgeous. Let's hop right into LA Girl. Their Blurring Putty Primer is a greasy mess. It will exaggerate all your pores. It is not it. It actually makes you look worse than you did to start out with, so that's a big giant no from me. They also have a liquid shadow that is so chunky. Now, if you are someone that looks at a line and you're like, ooh, a metallic sparkle, yes, not that much money, this is one to pass. L'Oreal, you have my heart in so many different directions, but your new foundation, the Lumi Le Glow Skin Tint, made me look so just greasy. I felt like rotisserie chicken left yoga class sauna. It just did not do anything to make me feel like the makeup held anything in place. The hydration was very much on top of the skin, which I cannot stand. Challenge me though. If you love these products, keep using them, but with this one specifically, is anyone loving it? This is like an oddball in the mix. I have not tried this. I kind of want to order it just out of sheer curiosity. The new Faux Brow Ultra Fine Double Brush Tip Brow Filling Pen. It looks like Batman. It looks like ears up in the sky, like it is the Batman. I don't know. I don't understand how this could possibly work. Like I was trying to think like how is this? Like sometimes the gimmickiness goes way too far, and I'm gonna go ahead and say, L'Oreal, this is a little too far. The other product that I don't like is a shocker because I love the Infallible range so much. I recommend Infallible over and over and over for long wear. I love it, but their blushes are just too saturated. I have them in the drawer behind me, and I keep them because I keep thinking, well, maybe I just picked up too much on the brush. Maybe I can find a way to make it work, but those days are gone. I just feel like I'm at a point in my life where I want to move on and find better. Like this that I'm wearing today from Tower 28. Maybelline, your launches have been either like, wow, save the day, I needed this, or totally like, what? Like, where are we going with this? So the Superstay Teddy Tint Long Lasting Matte Lip Tint is so patchy. That's my problem. There's no evenness in the lay down of color. It is terrible. Cute packaging, but it's not for me. And then the iStudio Super Fluff Volumizing Brow Mousse Gel. Thick. It kind of flicks product outside of the brush if you use it with a little too much force, like really brushing your brow hairs. And it just leaves this waxy, pomadey, noticeable makeup thing on your brows. So that for me is like an absolute no. New from Milani, they have a Conceal and Perfect, which I love that range. The OG foundation, it's a little bit too thick for my skin these days, but I used to wear that one nonstop. They have a new Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Skin Tint Stick. I don't like it. Catrice just came out with one that's much better, that gives you more coverage. The one from Milani just does not do much. It just gives you kind of like a whisper of balm, and it just looks a little bit strange on the skin. At least for me, that was my experience. It enhanced things that I didn't want enhanced and didn't really provide me with that much hydration, bounciness, or coverage, so it's a pass. Oh gosh, I just randomly took screenshots of things that I'm like, oh, but I do want to get this. So if you're looking for a sunscreen right now, we've been in this discussion, especially on lives. I'm live on Wednesdays, 10 a.m. PST. Come join us, hang out. But the discussion went into sunscreen, where sunscreen you put on in the morning is only going to last for so long. Like, you're not covered for the full day. So for me, being super careful, trying to get my skin in a place where I can tackle some of the pigmentation, I don't go outside unless I'm spraying some sunscreen on my face right now. A good setting spray that will not kill your makeup with SPF in it is actually hard to find. So this one, the Make It Last Sunscreen Setting Spray SPF 30, Milani, I see you. I'm going to be ordering that. I like the Make It Last setting spray to begin with. It is a nice, inspired by moment to the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, if you wanted to know that. Let's go back into the area of what I'm not liking. The highly rated Lash Extensions Tubing Mascara. Is that actually the name? Oh, it is called highly rated. Holy smokes. Who rated it? It gives you like twig lashes. And this is the problem with a lot of tubing mascaras, is it will kind of cling your individual lashes together and kind of tube it. So it can tend to be very vinyl-y and thick. And this one just gave me spikes. Did not like it. Hard pass. Neutrogena. The Hydro Boost Gripping Primer is such a win. It is so good. It makes your makeup go on so smooth, and I have been loving it. And when I love one product in a category so much, I tend to be like, well, what else you got? You know what I'm saying? So I'm back in Neutrogena. However, I do remember using this lip treatment, the Hydro Boost Hydrating Lip Treatment. It comes in a little plastic square situation that kind of looks like the old Becca Under Eye Primer. It's terrible. It doesn't do much. We have come a long way as far as hydrating the lips. This one is a pass. Along with their Hydro Boost Hydrating Setting Spray, it is again in that category of Hydro Boost. This one just does not do much, and you want it to do more. It just doesn't give as much as, say, MAC Fix Plus, which to me is like the gold standard. So this one is a miss. NYX. Ugh. Like, I don't like dragging brands. It's not like I sit down and I get so much pleasure out of like, hey, your new launch, I didn't like it. But I have to say, this new foundation launch was so expensive in category. It is $16. It's the Buttermelt Glaze Skin Tint SPF 30. Grease Central, Itchy Central, does not give much coverage. And the scent of it is so overwhelming that all day I was just like, oh my God, like, get this off my face. I'm getting a migraine. Like, it had such a potent, almost sour chemical, like coconutty scent to it that I just did not like at all. And it did not make my skin look nice. So pass. Let's rewind the bus for a moment, because I'm thinking right now their primer that has SPF in it does not make my skin itch. So I'm not even sure that with their new foundation, or skin tint, I should say, that it's the SPF that is doing it, but something in there just aggravated me and the skin did not look pretty. I wore it twice and I was like, we're done. The new Buttermelt highlighters, these are $12. The shade range is bizarre to me. Are we wearing mint green highlighter anymore? Like, is this a thing? Because for a newer launch, I was just hoping in this category, because the Buttermelt category is really, really nice, that they would have more neutral tones, like a little more elevation. Like, even the neutral tones kind of scream icicle. Like, it's just not very elegant. And maybe that's what they were going for, but for me, the texture, potency, color selection was a miss. Wait, if you're enjoying this kind of a video where I am just giving you all the tea on so many different brands, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment, tell me what you're not liking. We're here in a full safe space to vent. All right, going into Pacifica, we have the Kind Tint Tinted Serum. Does nothing. Along with the Lip Gloss Oil Balm Gloss Plus Balm Plus Oil. This one I tried on way back when doing a new products tested, and I immediately was like, I don't think this has the right thickness, but maybe I'll try a few shades more and like figure it out later. I just never liked it. I was like, Like, I was excited about it, but then no. Pixi Sheer Cheek Gel. This one just does not blend. You don't have a lot of time. It is that gel situation where you're scrambling to like make sure the stain is not patchy, stresses me out. It doesn't look that great. They have their deodorant type like click up sticks of gel blush that are beautiful. It's like a gel cream. Those are great. This one is a pass, along with their Lip Glow Tinted Lip Balm. Again, in that very familiar bullet, the colors were just kind of off and it was very waxy. Super Lustrous Glass Shine Balm. Revlon, I was rooting for you. This was an exciting moment for me. I was thinking it was gonna be similar to a product you had in the past that I love so much. It came in like a quilted container. What were those called? During my Madness Monday days, I would talk about them all the time and then they discontinued them. And when I saw this coming back, I was like, oh, it's that product. This is gonna be so good. But for me, the texture is off. The colors are hideous. It's just not a great product. Not the greatest new launch from Revlon, in my opinion, along with their Illuminance Serum Tint. Again, greasy. I think this is just my hot take. If you can moisturize the skin before you go into your foundations, you can use something that has a natural finish that maybe doesn't have so many hydrating, illuminating, glowy type particles built into the product. That's the part that makes the skin look so reflective. It has no longevity and you can moisturize the skin prior to your foundation. You don't have to get something that's so moisturizing just because you have drier skin. And that is just a tip from me to you. Or take your foundations that you find heavier and mix a little bit of your favorite moisturizer in with the foundation. That is a quick fix as well. Wet n Wild Mega Liner Liquid Eyeliner. Please just discontinue this. Just please. Your brand is awesome. Honestly, I was looking at Wet n Wild and I was like, most of their stuff is like A+, like they do such a good job. This one, the packaging, I'm like 12 years old again. I feel like I am transported back in time and the wand on here is so flimsy. It's like dried down crunch. Just don't buy this eyeliner. And then also the Browsessive Brow Shaping Gel. We're over gels. You guys use something that's a little bit more waxy lamination, just has a little more moisturization. We don't need flaky dandruff gel brows. It's not the look, and this one is no good. Physicians Formula. You brought out a new collection and I feel like such a jerk because this is like brand new launch for them. And I love Physicians Formula, you guys know, but their new primer that looks very Guerlain-esque with the little balls in it. It's like water. It does not color correct. It does not do much. I think it's pretty pricey for what it is, 15 bucks for drugstore primer, and it just didn't give me enough. And then they brought out a bronzer that literally is a highlighter and not a shy highlighter. It's like when I say that it's a bronzer that's acting like a highlighter, I mean like you are seeing me from the moon. You are seeing my bronzer. Do you want that? Because to me, it looks really muddy when a bronzer has so much metallic shimmer in it. I was so confused when I swatched it and I was just like, I didn't even put it on my face. I could use it as an eyeshadow. It has a nice texture, but it is so intense that I'm like, did they mislabel this? This is not a bronzer. MCO Beauty. A lot of your stuff is overpriced. I don't really like it. I know what it is. We can't say the D word here. It is an inspired by line. MCO Beauty Highlight and Glow Beauty Wand. No, does not even come close to Charlotte Tilbury, just gonna say it. And you're paying like 15 bucks for it. The MCO Flawless Glow Luminous Skin Filter. I did a whole video dedicated to MCO Beauty. I will link it below. Some of the things were nice. Not all of it was terrible, but you are, getting up there in price. You're not really getting this like huge, incredible discount where you're paying $5 for something that is, 30 bucks. You're paying about half price. And with that said, looking at the ingredients, you're not getting the innovation and the great ingredients. So like you're not, in my opinion, getting what you pay for with this brand, but that's just me. Makeup Revolution. You came out with an inspired by moment of the Jones Road, those balms that a lot of people do like, the Miracle Balms, not for me. So maybe it's just that this product isn't for me, but the Makeup Revolution Balm Glow was like putting tinted chapstick on my cheeks. I did not like it, hard pass. The Makeup Revolution Bright Light Bronzing Drops, also almost crunchy. I was gonna say crunchy bunchy, but it just does not blend. It dries down and almost has like a tacky stickiness to it that I'm not into. Pass. Essence. You're a part of this club too. I'm going to talk about the few things that I don't like from Essence. I talk about their brand being really great, especially for the price. I want to say most things are around the $5 mark and nothing's hitting like over 10 bucks. So keep that in mind, but like for the most part, their products are great. They did have a line called the Cover Me line, and the foundation just was not it. They had a powder that initially I did like, but I found in comparison to other powders that have more pigment in them, like the Aquasurance, for example, Aquasurance is much better. This one just did not lay down in a way that was giving you that like creamy smoothness. It did kind of cling to hairs and it looked a little powdery cakey if you went in just a little too hard with it. So that would be my pass from Essence. You guys, we made it. I think that was over 50 products. I hope you guys enjoy this kind of a rundown. It's fun for me to research and I love sharing with you the things that haven't worked throughout the years and just things that I'm constantly testing. I'm always keeping in mind how to share with you why I don't like something and maybe that helps you as you're shopping. Let me know if there's another category that we can do in this fashion. If you want me to go in on Ulta or a separate category, skincare, hair care, let me know in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. Other than that, go and have a great day, whatever you are doing, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.